As the time goes by, the way people live are also changing. Nowadays, to keep up with the latest information, people are usually use social media platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Path. Path is a social networking. It enables the users to share photos, videos, music, books, and movies, also giving comments and messaging service for mobile devices. Path was launched in November 2010. When it first launched, it enabled the users to share information with their close friends and family only up to a total of 150 contacts. Path let the user share things that only people who really care about you and to know about them. Path lets you share things with anyone you wouldn't feel embarrassed by sharing the content with.
Nice work, nice.
Any day, your sky is gray. I'll hold your hand, by your side I'll stand. I will always, I will always be here for you.
The co-founder and CEO of Path, which is Dave Morin, once said that Path's long-term grand vision here is to build a network that is very high quality and to make people feel comfortable contributing to it at any time. Many people might question, why did Path choose to limit users' networks only up to 150, while Facebook is primarily for sharing with all of your friends and acquaintances, and Twitter is typically a platform for public sharing? The answer to that question is the Dunbar number theory. This theory was formed by Robin Dunbar, an evolutionary psychologist and also known as the father of social brain hypothesis. Dunbar did a research to predict social factors about primates based on the brain size. He was also able to match brain size with social behaviors. Based on his research, chimps belong to social groups comprising about 50 individuals. But when he tried to apply to human beings, he found out that most human social groups are made up of around 150 people. 150 is the number of people you would not feel embarrassed about joining uninvited for a drink if you happen to bump into them in a bar. 150 is roughly the maximum number of people that most of us can manage a social connection with. 150 is the number of people you could ask for a favor and expect to have it granted. Anything above 150 is a struggle for our brains, so people drop off the bottom of our list as we add more to the top of it. Dunbar's number is particularly interesting in terms of marketing, brand building, and social media. And Path is one of the explicit examples of the Dunbar's numbers theory. Just like in real life, if we want to add new friends, we might have to remove the old one, and so does in Path. Sometimes, when people have new friends, they started to forget about their old friends. In Path, if you want to add new friends, you have to remove the other friends. But after a few years, after they launched Path decided to increase the network limits up to 500 friends, simply because along with the popularity of Path started to receive a lot of feedbacks asking them to increase the number of the friends limit. So then they decided to increase the friends limit up to 500 friends. But after all, the decisions are still on Path whether they still want to make Path into a more intimate service and exclusive or not. Well, to sum up, we might be capable to have more than 150 friends or acquaintances, but in fact, we might not really know all of them. Instead, in this era, social medias could somehow help us to get to know about other people deeper.